Hi everyone, welcome to CMO Chats. My name is Kathryn and I'm the Director of International Marketing at Riskonnect.
Can you tell us a bit more about your journey and what sparked your interest in marketing?
For me, what sparked my interest in marketing is actually when I was in school and we were learning about the psychology of making people buy things in shops. And from there, I'm fascinated by how you can make people buy the things that you want them to buy using psychology, etc. And it just sort of grew from there. And then I went to university and studied it. And then I've been in B2B marketing for 15 years now. So that makes me feel old.
Amazing. And tell us more about what your company does, Kathryn.
In a nutshell, I could talk about it for a long time, but Riskonnect is an integrated risk management software solution provider. So we work with big FTSE 100, FTSE 250 companies across the globe to mitigate their risks, sort of moving from spreadsheets into something a bit more advanced so that they can see all of their risks clearly and make more strategic decisions.
Great. And as a director of international marketing at your company, what is currently your main marketing focus?
We've got a number of different areas of focus. Throughout the year, we always focus heavily on lead generation, building the pipeline, working with our sales team to target our ideal customer profiles. We also want to build brand awareness and position ourselves as thought leaders in the risk management space. We look at the whole customer journey and we look at how we can enrich their experience with our brand. Long term, the strategy is to be front of mind when it comes to buy. So we want to be there before they're even thinking about buying so that when they do come to make that decision, they've engaged with our content, they've been to our webinars, they've been to our events, they know who we are. So we are at the forefront of their mind when they're making those decisions.
Can you tell me about a particularly innovative or successful marketing campaign your team has recently executed?
We are a very busy global marketing team, so we do campaigns all the time. But I would say our most successful ones are where we partner with experts in the industry, well-known individuals, or like research publications, authoritative companies in the risk management space. So to create new content research, so that we can go out and not just selling software, we're telling them about key trends or key challenges, how to overcome them, what the solutions are. Aligning with credible publications, I think is one of the best things to do, because that helps with the brand reach, brand recognition, and associating with industry associations or the companies who are heavy in the research piece. So we do lots of surveys to both our prospective customers and our current customers to find out the trends, see what's actually going on in the market space. I think those are the most successful campaigns because you're coming from a place of knowledge, having spoken to the people that you're trying to sell to at the end of the day, but you're not guessing. Because I think a lot of the time you tell people what you think their problem is that they're trying to solve. You go out with the research, you find out what it is, you find out what their challenges are, and then you can do the content around that. And I think those are the campaigns that resonate the best for us.
And what would you say are your biggest marketing challenges at the moment, Kathryn?
I think there's a number of things. I think trying to get your message out there, it's a very busy, loud space in B2B marketing. Everyone is trying to tell you something. Everyone's trying to sell you something. How do you get your voice heard? What are the best channels to go down? Everyone is doing or attempting to do the things you're doing. So how would you get your voice heard? I can't not talk about AI, because it's something that everyone is talking about. We don't know how far that's going to go. We don't know how helpful or if it's a hindrance. We're all learning, as is everyone, at the same time. So the challenge is to learn how to harness what we do know about ChatGPT, for example, how we then use that to be more successful in our marketing, or how we can use it to automate things, machine learning, etc. So I think it's the unknown that's the challenge, because we don't know what's coming next with AI at all. It's exciting, but it does mean that obviously there's going to be a lot of reactive marketing happening, because until it happens, we don't know.
Yes, I can see that as well. And in terms of marketing, of course, as well, Kathryn, how does your company currently stay ahead of its competitors?
Yeah, it's a great question, because it's everyone, again, like I said, is doing something similar or trying something. I think our marketing team, we're global, so we're doing a bit of everything, but we we do a lot of testing and learning. We try things, we'll try new partnerships, or we'll try new content ideas, or we'll try new events. We're not afraid to try the new things. And I think that's something that helps make our team a success. It's very common to hear people say, we've always done it this way, so you don't want to try something new. And it's very easy to be comfortable in that space, but you have to try new things. Like AI, for example, you can't ignore it. You can't always do the same thing. Like as an example, when I first started in marketing, our biggest revenue generator was from direct mail. So we would send out personalized mail shots at great expense across the world. That's where we brought all of our revenue in, because email marketing was in its infancy. We used fax machine campaigns. Nobody has a fax anymore. You have to evolve, you have to adapt, you have to change. We weren't digital first when I started in marketing. We didn't do anything on, like, LinkedIn was in its infancy. So it's always trying the new things and not just resting on what has always worked. It's going out of that comfort zone and just really adapting to what's happening.
And in your opinion, what does the future of marketing look like to you?
It's a very big question, because it's changed so much. Even in my degree, I learned about the psychology of retail marketing, like how shops are laid out to make people want to buy things. People buy online now. So that's, everything has changed in 20 years. Digital first is obviously the future, because it's the easiest, most efficient, most cost-effective way to hit a large population of target accounts. There has to be a greater deal of personalization. You can't just spam everyone, but digital is always going to be the way that we go. In B2B marketing, we love a webinar. We do them all the time. Are we seeing webinar fatigue? I don't know. Is there an alternative way to engage with our customers? There's always going to be space for in-person events. We did have that little break for a few years, but they're back. And I think we would never not go to an in-person event, because you can't beat the power of networking. We tried all of the channels on networking virtually, and some work, some don't work, but you can't replace the value of an in-person event. So whilst digital is probably going to lead the way, there is still definitely a people first approach as well. And I think we'll have some interesting opportunities with the development in AI. And I think it's a case of watch this space, really. We'll always monitor what's going on. We'll proactively market. You have to be able to pivot quickly as well. So I think being agile, that's the future, is that you have to be agile. You have to be able to respond quickly, get ahead of your competition, and really know what no one else knows first, which is a challenge.
No, I definitely agree. And I also agree on how in-person events have come back. I think during COVID and during the last years, we kind of went virtual, of course, because out of necessity.
Yeah.
And I think everyone was thinking that marketing was going to be going in the future as well. But then as soon as that ended, everyone actually wanted human connection.
Yeah.
That in-person connection, which is very interesting. So I do agree on that. I think it'll be interesting in the future to see what the mix will be in terms of AI, but I do agree that the in-person is definitely back. What is the role of the Director of International Marketing in one word, and why?
So I thought about this for a while, and I think the word I'm going to use is leadership. I think taking the reins and leading the way is key. You have to have confidence in your teams and your abilities. You have to be confident in what you're doing, making sure that marketing has a voice in the organization as well. I think oftentimes marketing can be seen as a cost center rather than a revenue generator. And I think being able to lead your team and advocate for them all and surrounding yourself with experts is essential.
What career advice would you like to share with other marketing leaders?
I think don't be afraid to try new things. Keep learning, keep testing ideas, because it's very easy to get comfortable and do what you've always done. But there is great success to be had from trying new things and not being afraid to fail, because you will make mistakes. You will come up against something that doesn't go the way that you want it to. But if you can take the lessons and learn from that and move on, then you become a better marketer and you can do things better, differently next time.